Today, the federal government faces unparalleled challenges. Making our nation more secure, our armed forces more formidable, and our government more responsive to its citizens are at the forefront of the government's mission-critical needs. The federal government is being required to respond to new mandates, expand mission scopes, and re-engineer underlying business processes with increasingly finite resources. One company offers the expertise to meet these challenges, underpinned with its rapid response, innovative solutions, and ability to deliver outcomes that matter. We are Serco, a provider of professional, technology, and management services, and we are proud to serve the federal government. Serco advises, designs, integrates, and delivers solutions that transform how clients achieve their missions. Whether the mission is securing America's borders, managing critical transportation infrastructure, enhancing intelligence, helping federal agencies share critical data, or supporting personnel functions, we are supporting clients' missions that directly impact key national interests. Serco has earned the trust of our civilian, military, and intelligence customers through a proven track record of achievement on mission-critical assignments. Serco is poised to respond to the highest priorities of the federal government with integrated teams, deep government knowledge, and proven technologies. In the area of national security, Serco applies expertise in border and port security, records management, and cybersecurity to protect the homeland. Serco supports global missions of the intelligence community with program management, acquisition support, and signal intelligence. With a comprehensive offering in IT and professional services, Serco designs and delivers IT solutions that make government more efficient, modernize legacy systems, and enable information to be shared across agencies. IT services include systems design and engineering, enterprise architecture, information security, software development, network solutions, and systems integration. In the area of human capital management, Serco helps increase efficiency, productivity, and quality of service with its full range of business process re-engineering services, from military personnel support services to care for wounded warriors, to workforce planning, cutting-edge training and learning systems. Serco's human capital management services blend high-tech with high-touch. With our expertise in engineering and logistics, Serco helps maintain critical systems, supplies, and equipment in the highest state of operational readiness. Our efforts include economic cost analysis, configuration management, supply chain and maintenance support, and transportation management. We support those who keep the nation's skies safe, its coasts secure, and its military forces equipped for any mission. We are Serco. When time is of the essence and failure is not an option, Serco can be trusted to deliver. Serco, bringing service to life.
From my research, I'm convinced it's much more serious than that. It's more than a loose-knit network. It is a conspiracy.
Talented people work together to bring the best ideas to solve problems vital to the nation's security and well-being. MITRE operates federally funded research and development centers, or FFRDCs, for the United States government. We have more than 7,000 employees and over 60 locations around the world. One company committed to public service. One company committed to public service. At MITRE, we are passionate about our mission, and we're looking for people with that same level of commitment. So what's your passion? Is it for technology? At MITRE, we push the edges of innovation in a variety of technical fields every day. Is it for challenges? At MITRE, we take on some of the nation's most critical challenges in defense, aviation, homeland security, and enterprise modernization? Is it for public service? At MITRE, we strive to make this country stronger, safer, and healthier. And if your passion is simply to do your best work on some of the nation's biggest projects, alongside some of its brightest people, then MITRE might just be the place for you.
Albert Pike was one of the most prominent 19th century Freemasons. He joined the fraternity, I believe, in 1859, just before the Civil War. He was a scholar of ancient languages, was very familiar with what we would call comparative religion today, and he was given the task by the Supreme Council for the Southern Jurisdiction to rewrite their rituals. And this he did just before the Civil War, and then after the Civil War, he was elected Grand Commander of the Southern Jurisdiction, and he served in that position until his death in, I think, 1891.
Pike held the office of Sovereign Grand Commander for the Southern Jurisdiction, which is based in Washington, D.C. Albert Pike's great contribution to the Scottish Rite is his book, Morals and Dogma of the Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. On the title page it reads, "Esoteric Book for Scottish Rite Use Only, to be returned upon withdrawal or death of recipient."
It's given to the new Masons after they've gone through a series of stuff. Then they're given a copy of Albert Pike's book.
Pike declared that the true definition of Freemasonry is an advance toward the light. The question then becomes, what is the light of Masonry? Many believe the answer comes from Pike's own words. In Morals and Dogma, Pike wrote, "Lucifer, strange and mysterious name to give to the spirit of darkness. Is it he who bears the light? Doubt it not."
He can become something like a god. You might be surprised to learn the founders had a similar idea.
There is a painting in the Capitol.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a painting that I was shocked to find was there. I said there was a painting called The Apotheosis of Washington. Apotheosis meaning the God-making of Washington.
George Washington becoming a god.
It seemed almost irreverential. It was like, how can a man become a god? But it really, to my eye, and to other historians' eye, catches this concept of the power of man.
Again, can you imagine anyone putting forth that notion of politicians as gods?
Right.
Here we are in the 21st century.
Well,
you'd be run out of town.
You'd be run out of town. There was a statue of George Washington that sat in the Capitol. He was unclothed. It was a model of a statue of Zeus. It was George Washington as a god.
Right.
Kabbalists say 13 represents man's ability to go beyond the zodiac, to ascend above the stars of heaven. With this in mind, consider this phrase inside the Library of Congress: "Too low they build, who build beneath the stars." For Kabbalists, the number 13 is not unlucky, but refers to their concept of God. The word Shekinah represents the manifestation of God's glory. It is taught that the Shekinah glory of God shone in Solomon's temple when it was first dedicated. In the Library of Congress, we are faced with an interesting puzzle, as we find these words painted on the wall: "The true Shekinah is man."
They are the masters of wisdom, the lords of compassion, the society of illumined minds. They have many different names.
He said, now our master, the master of all the masters, has something important to tell you. And then the voice of his master, the Lord Maitreya, to give him his personal name, who is the master who embodies what we call the Christ principle.
States. Strange game. The only winning move is not to play.